Let's go. Hey everybody, Coach Martin. Okay, so today we're doing one of our at-home beginner workouts. Okay, we're going to start with some warm-up movements, and we're going to go into several rounds of our workout movements. Okay, so let's get going. First one I like to do is something called rotations. Okay, and if you start from the bottom, from the floor to the top of your head, then you'll make sure and cover everything. Okay, so we're just going to stand up nice and tall, and we're just going to rotate our toes. 5 one way, 5 the other way. I know you can't see what's going on, but rotate your toes. Okay, next up, ankles. Try to keep your knees straight, and you're just going to rotate your ankles. 5 to the left, and 5 to the right. Okay, pick up that right foot, rotate it 5 times to the right, 5 times to the left, left foot, 5 times to the right, 5 times to the left. That's your own pace. Okay, feet back together, hands on your knees, rotate your knees 5 times to the left, and 5 to the right. Doesn't have to be exact, you can do it 6, 7 times, whatever. If you feel there's still crunching going on, go ahead and keep going. Okay, hands on our hips, we're going to rotate 5 times to the left, and 5 to the right. Okay, now we're going to go up to our shoulders and our arms. Okay, so what I want you to do is rotate your shoulders to the front 5 times, to the back 5 times. This is super important that we keep our shoulders and upper back muscles mobile. Okay, now we're going to go with our elbows. Rotate them 5 times to the front. Try to make a little circle with them. Okay, and then 5 times to the back. Okay, wrists to the outside and to the inside. Now all of our whole arm. I get lots of crunching here in my shoulders. 5 on the left, forward and back. Okay, a little bit of spirit fingers. Okay, hands back on the hips, head and neck. 5 to the left. And 5 to the right. Okay, there's a little rotation to work out. Okay. Next up, we're going to do some dynamic stretching. So first one's going to be up is a Frankenstein walk, but you just do it in place. Okay, I just want you to stick out your left hand, take your right leg, swing it up to the left hand, switch hands. 5 each hand, or 5 each side. Again, give or take, whatever. Like I've already lost count, so I'm just going to do them until I feel like I'm making some progress. Okay, next up, a little bit of a quad stretch. Okay, you're going to pick up your leg. You can hold onto the wall if you want to. I want you to try to bring that knee behind you, okay? And then stretch out your hand if you can, so you get a little bit of hip stretch out of there. Switch legs. Do that a couple of times. Really try to stretch that quad muscle. That's this muscle right here. And a little bit of hip stretch too. And a lot of bit of balance. We're going to get to that. Okay, now we're going to do a little ham stretch. Same idea. Pull your knee up. You can hold on to the wall if you have to. It is kind of a balance thing. Give it a good pull. Okay. And we're going to do that a couple times on each side. Okay, good. A little bit of a lunge stretch. Come to the back of your mat. Take a big long lunge out in front of you and lower your back knee to the ground. Okay? So what I want to see here is 90-degree angles. Okay? 90 degrees, 90 degrees, 90 degrees, so on and so forth. Chest up nice and high. Take your hands, try to push your chest up. You should be feeling a little bit of stretch in your quad and hip. Just a little bit, bounce it around just a little bit. Not doing a lot here. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to bend over and eventually, this is called the lizard pose. I want you to work on putting this elbow next to your foot on the ground. If you can't do that, just lean into it a little bit. Just hold it for about 8, 9, 10 seconds. Not doing anything crazy today. Switch legs. Just up nice and high. Push yourself back with your hands. Again, anything up to 10 seconds is all we're really looking for here for today. Left elbow on the ground if you can make it, otherwise just lean into it. Let you feel a good stretch in your hip and your leg. Okay, good. All right, here comes the funny part. So I like to incorporate a little bit of balance in my my routines, and today we're going to do some simple balance. Okay, what I want you to do is I want you to stand on one foot the best you can. Now we're going to make a circle with our eyes. Okay, so you're just going to go like this. We're going to do 5 times with our eyes open, and then 5 times with our eyes closed, and then we're going to switch legs. Okay, so here we go. Left leg up. Okay, make circles. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now close your eyes and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3. If you fall over, just recover. Get your balance again. 4, 5. All right, it's not easy. Okay, so now we're going to take our right foot off the ground, do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then with our eyes closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so simple little balance routine. All right, so next up, now we're going to get into our actual exercising today. Okay, we're going to do 3 rounds of about 6 or 7 or 8 different exercises. Shouldn't take you that long, maybe 15 minutes total. Okay, but we're really going to be trying to pay attention to our body position in all these so that we're doing these correctly. First one up is just a bird dog. Okay, so you're going to get down on your hands and knees, and you're going to stick your right hand up. And I want you to reach that hand out, and then left leg goes up. Okay, and I want you to stick your heel out. Push your toe in towards your body and stick your heel out. And again, reach really hard. I'm just going to hold it for a second or 2, and then return to the floor, and then switch. It's going to be 5 each side for a total of 10 reps. Okay, another thing I want you to try to pay attention to is trying to stay solid. Okay, we're not going to be loosey-goosey. We're going to brace our core and try to stay solid. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Remember that the reaching is a super important part. All right, next up is going to be a rear lunge. Okay, stand towards the front of your mat. Okay, going to brace our core, take a big breath in, and we're going to step back. Okay, keep our toes curled under, touch our knee to the ground, come back up. I'm pushing with both legs. That's why my toe is curled under, so that I can push up with both feet. Come back to standing. 5 each side. 2, 3. Try to stay upright. 4, 5. Don't give in to your core. Try to use that core muscle to come back up. Just to stay up nice and high. 7, 8, 9. I think I counted wrong, so I'm gonna do an extra. Okay. Next up, a little bit of ab, a little bit of core in here. This is a static hold. This is called the bent hollow hold. We're gonna hold this for 20 seconds. Okay, so super important that you try to replicate this position, okay? Okay, first thing I want you to do is lay on the floor. Okay, now I want you, this lumbar curve behind your back, I want you to force that to the ground, okay? And then bring your knees up, point your toes, and you want your toes about even with your knees, okay? Now you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna force them down here and really squeeze these abs, really squeeze everything together for a count of 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, and you should be struggling and shaking right away. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, that's all you gotta do there. All right, a windmill. Super awesome for your shoulders, okay? So the important part of this movement is your rotation of your shoulder, okay? So you're gonna stand with your feet a little wider than your hips, okay? And you can go even wider, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Like I said, what's the most important thing is what's going on with your shoulder movement, okay? So the movement is we're gonna stick one hand over our head, okay? And we're gonna bend over and twist and touch our foot with the opposite hand, okay? What's important here is when I bend over, that this shoulder rotates all the way around. And us old folks should hear lots of crackling in your shoulders, okay? That's a good thing. Get all that stuff loosened up there, okay? 5 each side, okay? And it's alternating. 1, 2, my right's much better than my left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. In addition, for the future, this move is something you should over time, once your stability muscles get strong and once your mobility gets strong, you can actually do that with your weight, with a weight in your hand, okay? All right, next up, scapula push ups. As I mentioned before, keeping our shoulders going, keeping them loose and keeping everything lubricated in there is super important. Keeping those upper back muscles strong, especially if you work at a desk or you're hunched over all day, even if you stand and you're hunched over or on your phone or watching TV, that's something that is super helpful for that kind of situation, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a push-up, but we're not gonna bend our arms. We're gonna keep our arms totally straight, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna just move our scapula. We're gonna try to touch our shoulder blades together and then push them apart, okay? We're only gonna do 8 of these. It looks like them a little bit, but that's okay. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. We might as well roll right on over because here we're going to be doing some sit-ups. And this is how I want you to do your sit-ups. Okay? I want you to put your feet together the best you can, like in a butterfly position. And you're going to sit back, put your hands over your head so that your shoulder blades are on the ground, and then you're going to sit up, touch your toes. You're only doing 10 of these. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Last exercise. Back over on your face. A hand release push-up. Okay, so we're going to start in your plank position. You're going to lower yourself in the ground, onto the ground, and then pick your hands up and then use the force, push yourself back up. 10 of these, okay? There's 2. If you're having a hard time with a push-up, for this exercise, you can go to your knees. Then I want you to cross your legs and bring your heels to your butt if you can. Okay, go down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, there you have it. There's one round of that. I'm going to sign off, and I want you to go back into that workout and do it 2 more times. And that's your workout for the day. So again, a beginner workout. Be super aware of those body positions, especially like in the dog bird where I told you to reach, okay? It's all going to make your core stronger. It's going to make your stability muscle stronger. And that's how we're going to get started on this this health kick, okay? So don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notifications button, because these workouts are going to be starting to come in every few days now. We're going to get this moving. We're all stuck at home, and a lot of us don't have equipment, so we're going to do these nothing but body weight workouts, these beginner workouts, and it's better than nothing. Let's keep us going. Stay safe, stay strong, and I'll see you tomorrow.